Music Time with the Impulse Man, episode 3 I think it is. I'm going with it is. This episode, before we get started, as this music episode is going to talk about something might have bigged up before on my videos, but this is another big up to my friend Racine May. Check out her video on YouTube. I'll post the link on the side. Be sure to check that out. Help, UK artists get somewhere. And also, yeah, shout out to my boy Nikos. Check out his YouTube channel. We'll also put a link on the side. Let me get back to what this video is about. Okay, this video is about an album that came about 2 weeks ago, the same time as the Ministry of Sound mashup mix, which I reviewed a couple of episodes ago. Last episode, obviously. This album is called Big Tunes Back to the 90s. So this album is a collection of songs from the 90s. From the start to the end of the 90s. A decade that I actually basically grew up in, as I was born in 1986, so I spent the majority of my life in the 90s, especially, and the 2000s, the noughties, whatever they want to be called. Yeah. Okay, this album, like I said, came out 2 weeks ago. It's 3 discs long. Pretty cool album. The only reason why I know most of the songs of this album is from when I was a kid, watching Saturday morning cartoons on BBC One and Channel 3. In fact, shout out to the old Batman cartoon and stuff like that. And the Hurricanes. Not a lot of people know about that. But yeah, so after that, it would be a show on ITV 1. Or was it back in the day on the weekends called LWT? It shows how old I am. And it'd just be the weekly charts, basically, videos of all those old videos of old school songs and stuff like that. Which that show doesn't exist anymore, but there's a channel on Sky now, channel, whatever it's called. So yeah, thanks to that show, and my mum let me watch it, I know about most of these songs. Yeah. And Top of the Pops, another show that doesn't exist anymore, which is very gay. I miss that show, it's pretty good. Oh, so many memories of that show. Bit trivia question, it's not trivia question, it's trivia fact for you lot. John Cena was the first wrestler to ever perform on that show. Just thought I'd tell you. Yeah. So, the album. Basically, this album, like I said before, is a collection of all the big songs from the 90s, or in the UK anyway. It had such songs as, here's some old school ones. No Limit by Too Unlimited, or change the name now, I can't remember the name that she called. Don't really care either. The Culture Beats, Mr Vain, it's a big tune, it's a joke tune. Boom Boom Boom, and also Wiggle It, the Don't Stop Moving, whatever by Out Here Brothers. Those songs actually goddamn filthy. I remember just listening to the clean versions. I was singing them in school, it was actually jokes. When you grow up and you get the CD, well, when I got the CD here somewhere, I'd be old school and brick it out, but I can't look for it. The lyrics are just butters, man. Like, put your on my face. I like the way your see tastes. How can you have lyrics like that? Like, as a kid, like I didn't hear that, but then that also explains why lots of people in my age group were pregnant by the age of 14. But moving swiftly on, back to other songs like No Good For Me by the Prodigy, because this is when the Prodigy was big. Even though Prodigy is still big now, love that group. Snap, I Got the Power, that song. I Believe by Happy Clappers. Another random note here. I actually know the woman who was in the group, the Happy Clappers, because her sister used to live next door to me. Just that's a random fact, so check that out on YouTube if you hear their songs. Fast shout out to their Happy Clappers. Where's another one? Let Me Be a Fantasy, big tune by Baby D, which is still played to this day in clubs. Same with Robin S. Show Me Love. Strike, You Sure Do Make Me, You Sure Do, which goes, You sure make me feel like loving you. That, and one of the biggest songs of the 90s of all time, I'm Blue, Da Boo Dee Da Boo Die, Da Boo Dee Da Boo Die. That song is a joke song, reminds me of my best friend, Kaylee. Yeah, the album, like I said, it's got lots of old school tunes, pretty funny, listen to for nostalgic moments, like it just makes you remember good old times when you have a care in the world. Also around the time I went to a club. Sorry about that. It is like 4 o'clock in the morning I'm recording this. Club called Electric Ballroom, and they played basically like songs from the 90s and shit. That was a good night, that was with my BF, fat shout out to you. BFF, sorry, fat shout out to you. And other people. Katya, what should I say? Is that your bitch? See, shout out to you. You probably won't see this because you're going to be in California. Safe trip. Yeah, good album. It also had Saturday Night by Wakefield, one of the most jokesiest tunes of all time. I'll perform some of the dance if I can position the camera right. Which also leads me talking back to that song Saturday Night. There's a recent new version by some dude called Fugitive and Old School New School. That prick from that song got turned around by Fats and Smalls, who's also dating Vanessa Phelps, or having a kid, I don't know, I don't care. They've got a new version of that song. Actually makes me completely sick to my soul. But yeah, I would say if you're into early 90s pop, buy it. Do not download it, like I said in my last video. Illegal downloading is wrong. And yeah, buy it. I bought it. Next album I'll probably be reviewing is Kerry Hilson, the buff thing that she is. Her album, can't remember the album name at this time, but I forgot that as well. I'll be reviewing that. Make sure to check out my review. Well, not my review for a movie. I don't know if you want to see next. Most probably The Orphan. That looks cool. Once again, check out my friend Rossini made video, link on the side. Same with my friend Nikos. And on an unrelated music note, congratulations to my friend Mr JigSawJack, also known as Mr Tru, Mr Tru, for his recent art expose down somewhere. Just give me a shout out to that. I know you watch all my videos. If you're a loyal subscriber, thank you. Yeah, and check out the next episode of Hanging with the Impulse Man. Or Hang with Mr. Impulse, sorry. Yeah. I hope you enjoy this review. Any comments or feedback would be greatly appreciated. Even, rate this video, because a lot of you are lazy, never rate it. Tell your friends, subscribe, all that stuff. Some new stuff coming soon. Live your life by impulse. Peace.
You come back.